Hey guys, Jason back again here at MRS Hobby, and today we're gonna probably wrap up this Crisis suit, and then after that, that'll be the Apocalypse box set, T'au box set. That'll be it. We've talked about, we built the Riptide and customized it. We built the drone. We built the commander, and now we've got our Crisis suit is our last one. After that, we're going to probably start doing some painting tutorials, and that's just going to be you know, how I do my grays, how I do my reds, my yellows, my whites, all the steps and the paints that I use in order to get my models painted the way that I have. And we'll talk about, I'll bring some examples in and you guys can see, like, this is the red and everything like that. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and finish up this Crisis suit, and so let's get started. We've already got the chest upper body portion built. We now have the lower body. I've got the legs glued, and he stands flat and it fits on the base. So now we are on to head and arms. I'll probably will glue the guns on because I know what I'm going to glue on already on this one. So I'm going to use the fusion blaster. So I'm going to do that as well on when I do the arms. So let's get started. First things first, we're going to grab the head piece. We do have this little piece that goes on the front of his torso, lower torso. Then the head, we've got two options. We've got this one. How well we can see that. I got this guy here, and then there's a different shaped head. Maybe it's not on this sprue. Maybe it's on a different sprue. So I take that back. On this one, we've got one option, but you can see there are two different options. So some of the other sets may have a different type of head that you can choose to put on there. I tend to keep all mine basically the same, but variety is the spice of life, as they say, so do what you want to do. So this little piece, it glues. it's like his cup. It just kind of glues on, like right here on the front. So alright, let's pick out our aerial that we're going to attach. Again, they've just got that little nub and a little, so you just put a little glue on and stick the aerial on and you're good to go. And that's the head. Too easy. 3 pieces, done. As you can see here, the arms come in one solid piece. So if you want to shape them in any other way other than what they are, it is a cut and re-glue, and probably you want to pin it because it'll be a weak point and it'll probably break if you don't. So let's go ahead and clip these out. This sprue only has one fusion blaster on it. I've got a bunch of them at home, so I'll just glue one on for now. And one thing you will acquire as a Warhammer player, if you buy several models, is you will get like an epic bits boxes. I've probably got about 25 of these fusion blasters at home. They come with every sprue. In fact, there's probably one in the commander box. I might just rob it. Sure is. Here it is right here. So I am just going to steal that one. Alright. 2 arms, 2 fusion blasters, head, upper and lower body. And then there's shoulder pads. Alright, do a quick cleanup and then I'll start trying to get our overall look together, how we want them to be posed. My current crisis teams, they all kind of look like they just landed, and they're just ready to surprise attack. I think that's one of the cool things about these guys is typically, well, not typically, I mean, they can be set up in what's known as a manta, in a mana strike, so they come in on another turn and they can just land anywhere that's outside of 9 inches of enemy combatants on the field. So it's kind of like a surprise attack, which is kind of fun. So I like mine to look like they kind of just landed and they're just about to move in and start going to work. These are kind of easy, fun models to build. The value, 3 of these guys typically cost upwards of $60, but when you buy it together in the T'au Apocalypse box set, you really get a great deal. Considering that, they retail for like $175 or so, and you get a Riptide, which is $100. You get a Commander, which is $50. So you're almost there. And then these crisis suits are $60 or $70, depending on where you buy them. MRS has got a killer deal on these. They're the Apocalypse box set's like $144, I want to say. So you're basically getting these guys for free, and you get 2 boxes of them. So you're getting about $140 for free. So it's a really great value if you're a new T'au player and you just need to get a large kind of volume of crisis suits and a commander, which is an amazing unit for the army, and then a Riptide too. So this is a good, strong selection of suits and a pile of drones as well. It's a great deal. So I recommend, if you're going to play Apocalypse or just 40K, either way, you get such an amazing deal when you buy that Apocalypse box set that it's worth every penny of it. Alright, just got the head glued on there. I am going to go ahead and just glue the body on to the lower half so that it'll make posing the arms a little bit easier. These typically, people will glue the guns on the bottom or on the side of the arm on these crisis suits, but I don't really like that. So I've just chosen in my army, I just nip this little bit off here and just glue it straight to the bottom of the arm. You can kind of see I've done that here. I think it's just a better look in general, so I will do that exact same thing here on this. It's just that easy. Just gonna nip that off and run some glue, and then
landscaping crap stuff I have to do about 10 modules.
do the old nip again here. hopefully you'll get more comfortable with making little like small modifications like this so you can get your army looking the way you want it to look. At first I was pretty nervous about it too, and just over time I've gotten really comfortable with just cutting stuff off and putting it where I want to put it. I get an army that doesn't really look like what anyone else has.
Most of these trussels I just cut on my saws out of bigger boards, and then I found little tiny sticks and stuff, so they go out. They're just a hair bigger, but maybe 30 seconds later. Serious? No, because my train will be anywhere.
His arm kind of a low ready on this side. I might have it
Well, I'll show you that building.
kind of up more on this side like that.
Okay. Hills, you know, that sits on the side of a hill. What's that? Anyway, these buildings aren't painted yet.
I got the shoulder pad on. I got it kind of cocked up a little bit to,
Anyway, that's it.
and I think on this is a shield generator, but I'm just gonna, it's a shield, which is kind of cool. So I'm gonna clean it up, and I think I'm gonna stick it right on his shoulder on this side just to kind of make it look a little different. It's got a little nub on there. It's probably supposed to fit into something. I'm just going to kind of clip that off so I get a flat surface. I can just kind of glue it right onto his shoulder. I think it'll be kind of cool looking. And we got that just glued right on there on his shoulder. It's kind of cool looking. And also he's got a little bonding knife. We'll glue that on there somewhere. Some visual interest. You know what? I'm gonna glue that. Let's see. Yeah, let's glue it right there on this side. That'll be kind of cool looking. When it comes to these little bonding knives, like, you can put them wherever you want. The thing that I suggest is just make sure that, you know, it's got these little banners kind of falling off of them. You want to make sure it kind of makes sense, like that the way that those are kind of falling, so they don't look weird. Like they're like gravity is not working with them. But so that's that. The only thing left to do is I'll get some of my cork board and super glue it down, and then I'll just glue his feet straight to the cork board like that, and then we'll cover in you know, as part of the paintings how to make this cork look just like, you know, rock and dirt and stuff like that. Give it a cool look. But there's those guys. And then our big fella. And his shield. And here you go for scale size, how much bigger the Riptide is. But that's it for this video. Next time we come back, we'll be just talking about putting down some paint on these guys and how I achieve different and various different colors, and how to use the ink wash, stuff like that. So if you guys have any questions, please put comments in, and I can in future videos go back and talk about stuff that you're asking about, or how to do certain things, or you know, happy to help when it comes to that sort of stuff. So for now, that's it for the crisis suit. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching, and we'll see you next time.